New open source music generator called YuE, where you can basically do music generation locally on your laptop completely for free, so you don't have to pay for a Suno subscription or the YuE subscription. It's pretty good. Here, check this out. Let's listen to some jazz. That's pretty good. Ballad. Pop. Country. Let's see if they have any like EDM. They can do it in different languages. Pretty good. Whoa. That's pretty nice, actually. So yeah, if you're on a Mac, you can follow these instructions because I'm on a Mac. We wouldn't be able to install the main YuE just because this requires like 24 gigabytes of memory. So we're going to go with the YuE EGP. You can just copy this URL and this will work with under 10 gigabytes, I believe. 10 GB. Yeah. But you can do it 12. Perfect. So put it on ChatGPT. I got some instructions and we can go through it together. So let's start by opening up the terminal. Now we already have the terminal set up. First thing first is we're gonna go ahead and install Homebrew if you don't have it installed. Put in your password. And then I'll go ahead and install Homebrew. Press to continue or any other key to import. Next is you want to install Git. Then you want to go ahead and install Git LFS for large files. Next is you want to install and download Python 3.10. You can either just go to the official website and just download 3.10 and then it should appear, and then you can double check by searching, putting this to see what version. Okay, I have 3.12. Okay. Here's a way you can install 3.10. So you can go ahead and let's just double this brew update, make sure brew is up to date. Then we'll just install Python 3.10. As it says, yeah, download, install 3. Recommends Python 3.10 as later version might cause issues. Yeah, I have the version 3.12. Let's install 3.10. Oh, it's already installed and up to date. Oh, that's weird. Verify, let's verify. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. 3.10.16 will work. So let's go back to the instructions. Let's go ahead and clone the repository. Cloning the UI, the version, the smaller version, which is good. Went ahead and did that. Then we want to set up a virtual environment. Create a virtual environment, or navigate to the folder we did. Now we want to go ahead and set up the virtual environment within it. Then activate it. Install PyTorch. Since computer install within the virtual environment. So within the virtual environment, we're going to install PyTorch. Tips: you can check if NPS is available in Python later after running. By running that, if it returns true, we're good to go. So let's copy this. Hopefully it returns true. Oh, nope, it didn't. So let's troubleshoot why this part didn't work. Oh, I think I just entered it wrong. So let's go Python. Okay, cool. Paste this in. Nothing happened. True. It said true, so we're good to go. So let's exit the Python. Okay, perfect. Now install project dependencies in the virtual environment. This is probably, oh, what's happening? New release, pip avail. No such file called requirements.txt. We did wrong. So currently we're in the inference folder. We want to go to just the head folder. So I'll show you. Let me do this. Bring this up so my camera isn't covering it. So you want to go to your computer, your name, John, whatever it is. In mine's Rabbit. Click on UGEGP. Copy path name. Go CD path, and then you want to go ahead and install requirements. So this requirements text will install all the required things you need to run it. Okay. So I guess there was a few errors. Let's go ahead and let's ask it what the errors were. Isn't it? Because happens because your virtual environment is a node in this case. Okay, let me do a bit more troubleshooting. It's just since Python Gradia server is in inference here, let's copy the requirements in. We already set up the virtual environment within inference, so let's go back to CD, copy path name, paste, and from here let's go ahead and install the requirements within here. No matching distribution found. Let's check the Python version I have. Yeah, it's the right one. That's weird. Maybe create a new virtual environment with the Python. Okay, this might have worked. Activate the. Let's try again. Yes, we got it to work. Yes. Very cool. I guess the last step is to go ahead and just run it, right? So after it installs all the dependencies, we can lastly just run the application. Yeah, I'll pause it. Yeah, I think this is where all the big files come in. It's the whole thing. How big is it? Does it show? Okay, it's freaking finished. Let's see if we can go ahead and run it. What? Didn't work. Alright, let's troubleshoot again. So we know switch Python. Yep, this is correct. Oh, it's weird. Why is it still running this version? Let me check if this is installed. Yeah, it is. So I did install it. So let's test importing it manually. An error popped up. Okay, now this is good for troubleshooting. I can now ask it this. Let me exit. Remove the current virtual environment. Create new 3.10. Activate. Let's double check which. Yeah, 3.10 now. I guess we'll reinstall the requirements. It was weird, it worked before with because one of the requirements was spicy, and it somehow worked without an error. But maybe I needed to force it to install 3.10 within the environment again. Yeah, let's wait it out. Oh, it finished. Let's go to Python. Let's see if it still has error. See what's happening. Based on this, apparently this is not an error, so we might be good to go. So let's exit out of this. And let's see if it's running. I think it's running. I think we might be good to go. So I guess let's go ahead and run it now. Let's give it a try. Fingers crossed. Damn, it might be working. There's no error signs at the moment. I think it worked. Okay, so I think it finished. It sort of ish worked, but we're missing the model, so we need to download the model. So 16 gigs. I have 16 gigs. If you have 12, you will use this. If you have 10, and if you have less than that, I guess you go with this. But since I have 16 gigs, let's go ahead and run this. Enter. Cool. So it should now start running. What's happening? So because the models folder is in transformers, we're gonna have to do this. So just copy this Cool. And let's go ahead and give it a try now. See if it works. Still. Let's keep troubleshooting. For a reason for Mac, it seems to be missing the model sound screen, which would then trigger the model to be downloaded. So I went ahead and just pasted in this sort of issue, and I was able to find this Hugging Face link. I went ahead and downloaded this file, and ChatGPT told me to go ahead and go to Inference, Gradio Server. There's not a models folder here. Let's paste it in here, maybe. Does the oh. Just gonna rename the file to that. I have critiques on what I should do to fix it up, but let's give it a try. Let's see if it works. Weird. Why did it not work? But something started happening, which is good. So we're gaining progress. So I went ahead and did this. So I'm cloning this X codec. Hopefully in the modules, yes, it has CNET, which is good. Yes, this is working. Wow, okay. That was a simple fix. All I needed to do is manually clone the this X codec repository in here. Yes, this is good news. Cool, it downloaded some files I needed, I think. So let's try it again and good news. Yes. Oh, I was close to giving up. It's downloading the safe tensor. It's like a 5 gig file. Yes. Progress, but for some reason it didn't launch. Let's see why. So I guess we have to install Flash attention to it. Cool. And then let's see if we can run it. Still not installed. What is that? Let's try this option. Okay, something's happening. Why is it downloading another safe tensor? No, we'll give this a try, I guess. Didn't work, unfortunately. Here's the next error message, something to do with Omega. Guide me through step 2. So it's in inference, virtual server, lib, Python 3.5, site packages, mmgp. Ah, interesting. Find Python torch load to load. Open torch load. Okay, so let's go to open this with Sublime Text. That's my favorite editor. Torch.load. Okay. Here is the gradio_server.py. How to edit. Okay, so let's add this. Just above this. Do I delete the above line from this? From the line from this compo, yep. Okay, let's double check it. Please check if incorrectly. So let's go ahead and save this. I saved it. Let's try run it again. Okay, something's happening. Okay, another error, something to do with map tracker. Oh, so many errors. But we're getting close. Let's keep fixing it. Okay, let's try this edit. Okay, gonna try again. It's so hard being on a Mac. You have to deal with all these troubleshooting. Okay, let's see. Nope, errors again. Okay, let's try this now. This worked. Still didn't work. Okay, next thing we're going to try troubleshoot. Let's follow this. MGP, safe census PY, yep. Now, here is the safe console 2.py. I don't see help me check other because this didn't work again. I've done this before. the same, save tensor file. See this. So now another fix change. I'm going to change the offload file. Perfect. Replace it with this conditional check. Why did it not work? Maybe I didn't edit it correctly. What the hell? There we go. So one more change is I put previously global last offload was here. I went ahead and put it at the top. And let's see if it runs. This looks different, which is good. Oh. Ooh, okay. Will it work? If it works, I'm gonna be very... Oh my god. I can't believe I got it to work. Oh, I was very close to giving up. Oh my god. Damn. Alright, let's try it out.